besties, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new, my name is Lindsay. I love makeup, skincare, and hanging out with you guys. And if you're not, hi, hello, thank you for coming back. In today's video, we're going to be doing a May favorites video. I can't believe we're ending May. The year's just going so freaking fast. I say this in every single favorites video and a lot of videos in general, but it's just because I can't believe it. But yeah, we're gonna do a May favorites video. Also, I just tried on all this makeup again for, video clips to insert so you guys can see the products that I am, showing you. And so if my makeup looks a little all over the place, it's just because some things on my face, I probably usually wouldn't put them all together, but because I was doing a video, I wanted to show you the quality of the products. Here we are. I'm going to take this off though today because I have somewhere to be. Actually going to a Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, by the way. I probably won't get this up by then, but happy Memorial Day. I will be going with my girlfriend's family today, and I'm super excited about that. But anyways, on to the fun stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Everything will be listed down below, and also comment down below if you guys have any new things you've tested out in May and really loved, whether it be like body wash, skincare, makeup, a new flat iron, just anything. I love to chat with you guys. But the first product we have is from Essence, and it's their Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. So this is actually the foundation I'm wearing on my skin today. And you guys, I believe this is about $5, so very affordable. If I'm wrong with the pricing, I'm sorry, but I do remember it being definitely less than 10. And I think this gives a really beautiful glow to the skin. Try not to look at the highlight because that is definitely something that is glowing today. We'll talk about that later. But if you look at the forehead where I didn't put any highlight, you can clearly see the glow it gives. Really beautiful, especially for the spring and summer in my opinion. And it doesn't wear the best around the mouth area on its own, so I always like to follow up with like a powder foundation or maybe just a powder in general, and I feel like that makes it hold up a little bit more. This has hyaluron and aloe vera in it as well, which I'm sure adds to the hydrating properties in the product, but I think this is a really great option if you're trying to, glam on a budget or just in general. I think this is really pretty. I try a lot of foundations every month, and this one really still has stood out to me, so you guys will also see how beautiful and glowy it is in the demo portion, but I think this is just really gorgeous, and for the price, once again, you really can't beat it. And then something that I like a little bit more would be, obviously it's a little bit more expensive, but this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Glow Hydrator, the tinted glow hydrator. And I bought this on an Ulta Beauty 21 Days of Beauty sale, so I kind of thought, sometimes when things are on sale, you wonder, like, is the product bad? Is it finicky? Like, what's going on here? You guys, this will make you look so beautiful and so glowy. I know that both of these products are very hydrating, but this one gives the most gorgeous glow. You guys, I wouldn't say it's super natural. It just has this beautiful, wet, hydrated, delicious look that I'm so obsessed with. I have mine in the shade 20 Fair, and also this one from Essence is in the shade 020 Neutral Alabaster, because I didn't say what that one was, but I love this one so freaking much, you guys. I feel like this one wears really beautiful all over the face, and the best thing about this one is that I do not mind wearing this one with a brush. Now typically with products like this and that hydrating product from Essence, I typically like to use a sponge, and just in general I love sponges, but I actually really like this with a brush, and sometimes I love a brush because you can just take it and throw that product on really easy. Like, you guys will see the difference between the blender and the brush for both of these two products, but I really freaking love this. It gives a beautiful glow. I feel like it covers a good bit. One thing to mention is that I think this one definitely covers more than the Essence one, in my opinion. I still see some redness with the Essence, and while I do too with this tinted glow hydrator, I do feel like it has a little bit more coverage, and I just love the finish a little bit more. It's just so pretty. I can't get over it this month, so I had to bring that up to you guys. If it's on sale again, pick it up, and if you have the extra coin, just pick it up. It's really pretty. Two other foundations that I just really wanted to give a quick mention of that I'm still picking up so often this month would be the Forever Skin Glow from Dior, which for whatever reason I wasn't picking this up, probably because it's so expensive. So I try not to use it so much unless, you know, I'm going out, have an event, something like that. Or just, you know, dinner or something like that. So I don't use this all the time, but this month I was spoiling myself, and this gives the most beautiful glow to the skin. Of course, it doesn't wear as well as the matte one from Dior, but I still think it's a really gorgeous, glowy, lightweight option. Also, the True Match, I'm not even going to say anything about this because it was in last month's video as well, but beautiful serum foundation. It'll make your skin look beautiful to the point where maybe you don't need to pick up, you know, well, no, the Urban Decay tinted, I just can't get over that one, you guys. But this one is also really gorgeous, super affordable in comparison, and I love it for every single day. Beautiful. Also pretty lightweight foundation. I will say it's kind of messy because, you know, it pumps out, like there's a little pump that you squeeze and it just drips out, which is kind of messy and not my favorite, but if you can get past that, the product inside is delicious. And the next product I have to talk about, you guys, is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation from Fenty Beauty. This is what she looks like. I have to say, I am so freaking impressed, you guys. The foundation I'm wearing right now for Essence is usually way glowier. However, I put this Fenty Beauty powder in the areas that I usually would for, you know, just regular setting powder. So I put it right here and here to delete some of my texture. And the first time I used this, which I've only used it like 3 times now, it's been 3 days, but the times that I've used it, it deletes any texture you have in whatever area you place it. It makes your skin look super beautiful and porcelain, and I cannot get enough of this powder, so I just quickly wanted to mention this. The foundation I'm wearing right now would be so much more glowy in these areas if I hadn't placed the powder down, but oh my goodness, if you're super oily too, you might really love this, especially for the summertime. I could see myself only using this in the summer, no liquids. I tend to like powders even more in the, you know, summer because of all the sweat and stuff, trying to keep that at bay. So this is a game changer. I'm so excited to keep using it. So for blush, I have 2 blushes to talk about. I have a cream blush and also a powder blush, and this cream blush is the e.l.f. Putty Blush. I do not know the shade, unfortunately. I guess I ripped it off or it fell off. Either way, this one is freaking beautiful, you guys, and I want to say it's around $5 to $6. I love the shade so much. It's beautiful on the cheeks. I'll go ahead and swatch it. It lasts a really nice time on the cheeks, and I really like this shade, but this is kind of where I was saying that I usually wouldn't probably put this shade with this eye look, but I was trying to use everything in the video. Anyways, super beautiful, super lightweight on the cheeks, lasts a long time, very creamy. Like a lot of cream blushes I try from the drugstore are not creamy at all, blends out so easy and effortlessly. You can use a brush or a beauty blender. Again, I'm really weird about using brushes for blush or bronzer, cream bronzer, anything like that, but there's some products that I just don't mind, and this is definitely one of them. If you can get your hands on this, this is just so beautiful. All the colors are just amazing. I am in love with it. And this is not new by any means. I've just recently been using it a ton. And then for powder blush, we have the Colorful Matte Sephora Blush. You guys already know Ariel said that he uses this on Kylie, and so I had to pick it up. And I have to tell you guys, I really freaking love this color. It's so beautiful. Let me go ahead and also swatch it for you. Just a gorgeous pop of color, and I feel like it pairs really well with that other blush. and it lasts all freaking day. Anything that Ariel recommends, I'll probably always pick up. Any makeup artist in general, I love to see what's in their kit. And the best thing about this beautiful blush, that I think it's really pretty too, because it can be also looked at as wearable, but at the same time, it's a really fun pop of color. So I freaking love this shade, you guys. But also, I was gonna say, it's super affordable, which I think is great. You can build it up, you can keep it a little bit less pigmented, whatever you like. It's not super full opaqueness all at once, which I also really like for blushes, but $18 if you have the money for it. This is gorgeous. There's so many other shades as well, but this is just the one that I really wanted to try, because I also just really love the way that Kylie's blush always looks, so I wanted to pick it up. From Fenty Beauty, we have two highlighters I am so obsessed with. So we have this one right here. It's their Kilowatt and Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal, and I really love this highlighter because you have the option of going with the one that looks a little bit more flat. Flat is a bad word to use. I just mean more, you know, more wearable, a little bit more like sheen instead of sparkly and shimmery. And then we have the one that is very shimmery, very metallic, very bright, and very noticeable, like more noticeable than this one. This one just gives you that really beautiful shine from within, while this one, if you want to be seen from miles away, that's the one that you would use. I love this so much. I find this to be super wearable, and you guys, I have not been loving highlighters recently, but this one I've been reaching for so freaking much. Of course, I also love the packaging, but that's not what matters. And then you guys, we have another Kilowatt highlighter in the shade What a Brat. And you guys, when you see this, if you haven't already seen it in the full face of Fenty video, you are going to scream. This is the most beautiful pink highlighter I think I've ever seen. You look at it and you think it's just gonna look like, you know, super unflattering, super crazy on the cheeks, unwearable, but you guys, if you pair it with the right blush, this is so gorgeous on the cheeks, you guys. If you're going with a really warm, beautiful eye look and you just pop this on the cheeks with a pinky blush, it's just stunning. I'll just let you guys see it in the video, but you guys, take my word for it. If you have the extra coin, if this goes on sale, pick it up. It's beautiful. I wish I would have got it sooner. It is very, very, very sparkly and also very, you know, intense, but oh my goodness, if you're not scared to spice things up a little bit, that is an amazing blush that I, again, just wish I would have got sooner. Now, moving on to the category that is the biggest, which, are we surprised, is lips. Y'all seem to really like my lip recommendations, my lip videos, and I have no issue with that because I love testing lip products and I just love buying them in general and putting them on, and they're great. I will say a lot of these colors are super similar, so be ready for that. So I'm not even going to describe the colors. They're all really beautiful pink tones, but this one right here is the Super Stay Vinyl Ink from Maybelline. I love this. This is something that I thought initially I would not be the biggest fan of, and the reason is because, you know, it dries down, and, you know, for me, a lot of times when a liquid lip product dries down, I hate it, because usually 9 times out of 10, more like 8 times out of 10 lately, it's gonna be really drying and just uncomfortable, and I just can't do it. I just can't do it. But this product, I feel like I make the sacrifice for. It is a little tight on the lips, but it's not too drying, right? And I also really love the fact that when you put this on the lips, it dries down and it has this really beautiful, you know, kind of glassy effect. Not glassy, just like shiny effect is more of a good word to use. The color is beautiful. I have mine in the shade Peachy, really beautiful peachy tone. But anyways, the great thing about it is you put it on, it dries down, it has that really shiny effect. You kiss the back of your hand, nothing transfers, but it doesn't feel overly drying like I was saying. Now, typically though, when I do use this, I like to put a gloss, but I still have to do a wear test to let you guys know how I feel about all day use. If you're going on a date or something though, this is just perfect because it's not going to transfer onto the cup or anything weird like that. So this is just an essential. I love it. I have it in 3 colors. I actually returned one of the colors that was more like kind of like mauve-y that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I did keep this one, and I also kept the shade Red Hot, which is hot, you guys. That one for date nights, like I just can't get over it. It's beautiful. Then we have the Milk Makeup lipsticks, which I freaking love. I will say the packaging is really pretty, so you feel that. It's like, well, you feel that. I feel that. You see that. It's like magnetic, which I think is really great. And then you can see the name of the product right there on the applicator, which I love. So the name of this one is Cream, and it's a really beautiful, beautiful nudie pink that I think is so stunning on the lips. It is creamy, it's hydrating, it's very comfortable, but at the same time it's not so creamy that it's slipping and sliding. I just really love this product, and I think it's a really solid option. My girlfriend actually got this for me as a gift a while back, but I never used it, which is like, I maybe used it like one time, then I put it away and I didn't use it after that. But oh my goodness, I've been sleeping on it. This is such a beautiful color, such a beautiful product, and it feels really nice on the lips, and it lasts a really nice time on the lips. It also doesn't do that weird thing where it gives you that white line in the middle of your lips, which I hate. So yeah, this is just a perfect lip product that I think feels great, looks great, and I can't get enough of it. Thank you, Kayla. And then you guys, from the brand Essence, we have these $2 lipsticks, which are insanely beautiful. Now the packaging, I know it's a little bit cheaper, but honestly, it's not that bad. And then you open it up and this is what the color looks like. It's the This Is Nude lip product in the shade Loyal 12. I really freaking like this, you guys. This is it swatched, and I mean, that looks really similar to the other one if you ask me. I will say I do prefer the Milk one a little bit more just as far as how it feels, but this is very lightweight on the lips, beautiful shade, very creamy, and I haven't worn this all day yet, which is why I'm saying I need to like play with it a little bit more, because if it gives me that weird line or anything like that, I'm not going to be too pleased. However, this is so lightweight and beautiful on the lips. I don't feel like it's as nourishing, but you guys, it's very creamy and gives a beautiful look and effect. And $2, I mean, come on. It's worth it in my opinion. I feel like it's worth it in general. Like, even if someone tries to fight me, I feel like that is really pretty. So beautiful. And then you guys, the next product I have is from Makeup by Mario. And before you guys say, well, you've already talked about this product on your favorites videos, I talked about Apricot Glow, but this right here is called, what do you call it? Bare Glow, and I freaking love this product. It's the perfect pink for any look. Even if you're not wearing makeup throughout the day, I like to slap this on my lips just to give me a little something. It's very much like your lips, but better. It's not too pink. It's not too light pink. It's just really freaking delicious if you ask me. And this color is beautiful. If you've never tried or heard of the Moisture Glows, it's a really thick formula, very emollient, but at the same time, it doesn't feel gunky. It can get a little messy. And also one thing to note is that you can only twist it up, you cannot twist it down, so you want to only twist up what you need out of it. But this is just beautiful. It has some sparkle in there, and I am obsessed with it. So yeah, you guys, I had to pop this in this video. It's just unreal in my opinion. You guys, I literally just got back from trying to talk to my girlfriend, and my foot is so tired, it's so asleep. I'm trying to like move it around, but anyway, I got up to try to go out of the room and talk to her, and as I was walking, my foot gave out and I fell on the floor because of how tired it is. So work with me. Usually I sit on it a little bit, so I'm a little bit higher when I talk, but we're not doing that right now, and I'm currently moving my piggies to try to get them to, you know, feel again. But the next product we have is the Lash Snack from, what are you called? Item Beauty. So this is Addison Rae's, right, makeup brand. I actually like this. I think this is really beautiful. I think this attaches really well to your lashes. And I think if you focus the wand to the very end, like the very tips of your lashes, you can get a really pretty natural look. I wouldn't say this is like my favorite mascara. Like I definitely like the Rare Beauty more. But you can get a really beautiful look with this. Really nice for natural, clean makeup days. And I don't know, I enjoy it. I think it, you know, stacks really nicely and I don't have anything negative to say about it. Now, I don't know how much this costs. If it's more than like, maybe no, maybe if it's more than 15, 16. But I think this is really pretty, especially if you like that natural separated lash look. This is really pretty and I also really love the packaging of it. The next product I'm talking about, I'm kind of shocked that I am, but this is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. I thought that this would dry me out, but you guys, this is a really solid product that will indeed make your makeup last all day. It will not budge. It'll make foundations that would usually transfer, not transfer, at least not too much. So I think this is really great. If you've been wondering if it is worth the hype, I would say there are other products that are going to do the same thing, but I mean, this is kind of overkill. If you have super dry skin, you may not like this. I have normal to dry, so I felt like it might not work for me, but as I keep using it, I like it a lot. I do. And then the last makeup product I want to talk about is from Colourpop. This is the Star Wars Mandalorian color palette. I have to be really careful showing you guys this palette because some of the shades are definitely about to fall out. Matter of fact, they've already fell out and I had to press it down and I don't want any shades to fall on the carpet, but I will say this is a beautiful green palette that I think is just really beautiful. I mean, it's not just greens here. You have greens, you have, you know, neutrals, you have brown, you have these really beautiful pops of color. Well, really just this one right here that's kind of like a goldy kind of green going on, which is really beautiful. Kind of gives me like Dirty Money vibes. But I really love this palette so much. It's probably, do I want to say my favorite green palette? I don't know if it's my favorite green palette. I mean, it's the one I've been reaching for the most, so maybe it is, but it's just gorgeous, unreal. I will say sometimes to get a lot of pigment out of, you know, some of the green shades, you do have to kind of work with it, build it up in the crease and things like that. But for today's look, I just took this middle green shade and I popped it into the crease, really blended that out, and then I also put some on the outer area of the eye too. And then I went ahead and took this really gorgeous green right here, the light minty green color, and I mixed it with a little bit of the lighter, you know, the lighter white kind of green, not white, but icy green color. And I put those on like this little liner brush and I just went ahead and sprayed the brush and then I did a cute little wing moment. I love to do that. And then I also took the darker green, which is right here, and I put that on the outer area of the eye as well as did a line on the bottom, and I loved how it came together. You can do so many beautiful looks with this palette. I've probably done like 3 or 4 this month, which might not seem like a lot to some people, but you guys, I have so many palettes. So if I use a palette more than 3 times in a month, that means it was a good palette because I have so freaking many, and I just really love this one. I haven't even been doing eyeshadow a bunch lately, but this palette makes me so happy, so I had to mention it. Then you guys already know that I've been loving body care, so I want to wrap it up with these 2 amazing body care products. Now you guys, some people like to splurge on body care, some people don't. There's so many good drugstore options out there these days, so you know what I mean? I love drugstore products, but sometimes there's really great high-end body products that I just fall in love with, and these are definitely some of them. So this is the Kapari Guava Ultra Restore Body Butter with hyaluronic acid. Now this was a blind buy. I did not smell this beforehand. I just had a feeling it was going to be the perfect spring and summer body butter, and boy was I right. So this is unreal, you guys. When you open it up, you'll see, even just looking at it in there, that it is a very dense, thick formula, so super hydrating. One of my all-time favorite body butters is actually the Tropic Glow from Tree Hut, which is like what, like $10, maybe $8. That one is insanely beautiful and hydrating on the skin. However, because it's that light, airy formula, it is not as hydrating as, say, something thicker and denser like this. I love this for that really good in-depth hydration, but also, you guys, the smell of this is it's so good, you guys. I have it in this and then the body wash. We'll get into that. But this body butter is unreal, and what I love about it the most too is that the scent can stick with you longer than some other body butters that I've tried, which I really do enjoy. If I'm paying $30 or whatever it was, I think it was like $30, I need to be able to smell this for a reasonable amount of time on the skin before it wears. Some people might not like that it has a really beautiful scent that, you know, kind of just lingers with you, because it might mix weird with your foundation. What am I talking about? Your foundation, your fragrances, like your, you know, perfumes, body mist, all that. But I love this so much, you guys. Oh my goodness. If they come out with like a body mist of it, I'm all over that. But then we also have the body wash, which is the Guava Hydrating Body Wash with coconut water, aloe, and sea kelp. It is really good too. It smells very similar to this as well, like basically the same. I cannot get enough of this body wash. Both me and my girlfriend are freaking killing it. I think I've had this for like about a month maybe, and we're already down to like right here. So we've been like killing this, you guys. Obviously, because the body wash is so thick and dense, we've both been using this too, but it's thicker. It's gonna last a long time, which I love. This is $18, which is still a lot for a body wash. However, you know, the ones from Native I love are like $8.99. So I tell myself that because this one just smells so much better than all of those ones that I own, it's worth it. It suds up really nice. It makes the skin feel great. It has great ingredients, and I just can't get over the scent of this. But if you were debating between getting two, I would say the bigger bang for your buck is gonna be this cream right here. It's just so good, delicious. This won't last on the skin as long, obviously, so that's why I say that. But that was the favorites video, besties. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And I will see you in the next one, besties. Bye!